Well, hey guys, welcome back to the Up to 11 podcast with your host Dan Groom. It is episode 9 of season 1. Now, this is the first one of. Actually, sorry, it's my second episode of doing the news. I was going to wait until like Saturday or Sunday to record these like news episodes, but seeing as there's a lot to go through in 1 week, it's kind of yesterday's news already. And considering we've had, like, I'm going to go through some of them. We've already had the Grammy nominations over the weekend and a lot of other stuff that's been happening. Anyway, I want to talk about the big news that happened yesterday. The Download Festival, yes, marking its 22nd year of Download. We've had the main lineup announced today. It's 212 days and 6 hours and 55 minutes before I really want to go to a Download, but I feel like this one, to be honest, I might just go for Green Day just for the day, but anything else I'm not really fussed about. But obviously, if you've looked at the lineup so far, then cracking. So we have Green Day, Sleep Token, and Korn as your headliners. I'm guessing Green Day is going to be Friday, Sleep Token Saturday, and Korn Sunday. I'm going to go through the whole list of bands, acts that have been already announced, but let's go over the main headliners. Green Day, I think, are an overdue headlining slot for a big UK festival such as Download. In the past 5-6 years, I think it's become more mainstream, hasn't it, over the last few years to do a Download festival. Ever since I think it's been done by someone else now. If I'm not mistaken, Festival Republic were the main organisers. I could be completely wrong. I need to do a whole check up on that. They were. I still think they are. I still think they're like the main organisers, but they're not the main. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, Green Day are overdue. I think they're definitely overdue a headlining slot at Download. Definitely. Korn, I would say as well. I think they're overdue. Flowers. The only one that's a bit out of place now. I might get a lot of hate for this, but I think Sleep Token aren't worthy headliners just yet. Now, don't get me wrong. At the moment, they're doing like a big arena tour, if I'm not mistaken, here in the UK. Well, I think Europe in Europe in general. But I can't name you a Sleep Token song. I'm sorry, but yeah, I just don't think they might be good, but I've never really listened to them. And when they announced the arena tour, at the start of the year, I was like, oh, Sleep Token. Oh, cool. They're doing an arena tour, which kind of made no sense in my opinion, but hey ho. But obviously their organisers and their management must know what they're doing. Try and build upon like being pretty popularity. There you go. You started to begin popularity. People are talking about your band. Yeah, let's put an arena show out on. A couple of shows here, there. And when I saw the prices for the tickets, I was like, I don't know a single one of these songs, and they're charging how much for an arena show? Which, I'm sorry, but you should not be charging this much for an arena show, for God's sake. But anyway, I think they were like 90 to 110 quid when I was looking. I was like, that's sorry, but anyway, Korn, as I've said, overdue a headline slot at Download. I think they've had, if I'm not mistaken, they headlined this years and years ago, but they might have just been like co-headliners or like on before the main headliner. But yeah, Green Day are definitely overdue a headline slot at this festival, and I'm hoping Green Day are headliners for Glastonbury. I think they are overdue a headline slot, but they might not be doing it. They might actually be doing something else. Might be doing a different show. Yeah. So the And then the other guys, you've got Weezer, Bullet for My Valentine, Jimmy Eat World, Don Bronco, Spirit Box, Sex Pistols with Frank Carter. Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to zoom in. Can I zoom in? Ah, there we go. Yeah. That says Glenn Matlock, and I can't read. Yeah, I presume it's some of the guys from the Sex Pistols. That's why Frank Carter is going to be there with them. Within Temptation, I haven't heard of them. The Darkness, I've heard of them, of course. Still Panther, that's a good one. McFly, yeah. They saw Busted fill out that tent last year. Well, this year, sorry. And wanted a piece of that themselves. Apocalyptica, what a name for a band. Cradle of Filth, never heard of them. Haven't heard of Apocalyptica either. Oh, and then I don't know what that band name is because it's so Lorna. Oh, it's Lorna Shore. I think that's it's a band. Yeah, Lorna Shore logo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit. If I'm being honest, you'd think they'd have a better logo just so people would actually can read their bloody name. But anyway, Silk are playing as well. Then you've got Airborne, Alien Ant Farm. Oh, love that. Bleed From Within, Boston Manor, CKY, Dayseeker, Eagles of Death Metal, The Ghost Inside, Jerry Cantrell. Holy moly, I didn't see that. I did not see his name when I was looking over earlier. Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains. That'd be sick. Oh God, Mallory Knox, me first, and the Gimme Gimmies. Meshuggah, North Lane, Polaris, Poppy. Poppy will be good as well. Starset, Turbo Negro. What a hell of a name. And Whitechapel. And then some other artists and bands I've never heard of. Apart from Dead Poet Society, I've heard I've heard of Dead Pony, sorry. Lolo. I think that's Lolo, isn't it? I think I know of her because she was support for All Time Low when they did the Merryweather show a few months back in August. Because she came on stage with them to perform PMA. And she's got a good voice, great voice. So Lolo. I don't think I've heard of any of the others that are on the bottom half of the poster. So yeah, Fit for an Autopsy, Attic Dress. I think I've heard of them, and that's as far as it goes. I'm not going to name all the other guys. So yeah, that's the lineup so far. Obviously, it does say down at the bottom, plus many more to be announced. And it will be at Download Festival 2025 at Donington Park on the 13th to the 15th of June. I think you can go get your tickets now. I believe so. The early bird tickets are now sold out, and general sale starts this Thursday at 9 p.m. Get your pre-sale tickets now, though, if you which 5 nights and 3 nights for standard camping are now sold out. And weekend arena only tickets have sold out too, if you are into that thing. That's for the early bird, I think, though. Yeah, I don't think they would have had all the tickets sold out for that. Anyway, so I might just go for the day. I'm hoping Green Day are on the Friday, so I could probably do that, go that day and have a good time. Because, yeah, not bothered about Sleep Token, but I actually am bothered about everyone else on that lineup too. So, yeah, that's the Download Festival lineup that's been announced. And in other news, My Chemical Romance have announced a North American stadium tour for next year. Now, hopefully, we'll get some news for them to do shows here in the UK, which I think it looks like they've left a bit of a gap for them to play here in the UK. So, but Their North American stadium tour as follows. It's called Long Live the Black Parade, and they are playing from July the 11th to September 13th. Now, like I said, there's a load, and they've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've got 9 dates in between 2 months. So of course there's going to be, obviously they're going to announce probably a few more dates here in between. Obviously they'll probably announce another, because they've got they're playing T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington with violent Femmes. Oh, what a name. That is a baseball park. They're playing in San Francisco with 100, my lordy, what, 100 Jacks, never heard of them. Oracle Park, that is a baseball stadium. Los Angeles, California, Dodger Stadium with Wallows, obviously baseball stadium. The only one that's not a baseball stadium is Raymond James Stadium, Soldier Field, and MetLife Stadium. They've got Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, for those who don't know where Arlington is. It is East Rutherford, New Jersey for the MetLife Stadium with Death Cab for Cutie. Oh, no, that would be good. 15th of August, Philadelphia at the Citizens Bank Park with Alice Cooper. Hello. At Toronto, Ontario, Canada at the Rogers Centre with Pixies on the 22nd of August. Oh, lordy. That kind of... I need to have a look at the calendar for like next year, because I think that leaves a gap for them to come to the Reading and Leeds Festival, because they're on the east side of North America, because they're doing Toronto, Chicago, they're kind of Midwest. It's not a massive flight, who knows. So yeah, 29th of August, they're at Soldier Field in Chicago with Devo. At that Fenway Park in Boston on the 7th of September with Ideals. Oh, that'll be a great one. They've got different bands for each show, which is kind of cool. Like different support bands, which is really cool. They're in Raymond James Stadium is the final show in Tampa Bay, Florida, 13th of September. They will have Evanescence with them. Oh, so yeah. I don't think I went through the whole date. So the 19th of July, they're in San Francisco. 26th in Los Angeles. 26th of July in Los Angeles. 2nd of August, Arlington. 9th of August, New Jersey, East Rutherford. 15th of August in Philly. 22nd of August in Toronto. 29th of August, Chicago. 7th of September, Boston. 13th of September, Tampa. So, yeah, they've like left massive gaps. And obviously, our summer, especially when it comes to bands playing stadiums, we have that normally June, don't we? We have it June time, so it would be awesome. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, another person who, it's just an announcement of massive tours, isn't it? Robbie Williams announced a massive European arena stadium tour dates for next year if you fancy going. To be honest, I'd love to go see him again. I think he's fantastic, but I probably won't be that fussed about going to see him. If you're in the UK, he's playing on the 31st of May at the Scottish Gas Morayfield Stadium in Edinburgh. He's playing on the 6th of June at the Emirates Stadium in London. The 11th of June, he'll be playing at the Manchester Co-op Live Arena. He's playing at the Royal Crescent in Bath on the 13th of June. And that's it for UK tour dates. The rest of the tour dates are online, but those are the 4 dates he's playing in the UK. Well, I presume there's going to be more than just 4 dates. It's Robbie, so he should be selling. He should sell out the Co-op Live easily. Anyway, let's talk about Grammy Awards now. The nominees for this have come out. Now, I am not fussed about Grammys. I think they're a load of crap. So, the record of the year, you've got Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnite, the Beatles, Now and Then, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, 360 by Charlie XCX. You've got Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, and Good Luck Babe, Chappelle Roan. I think I've butchered those two names, haven't I? Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish? It's Billie Eilish, isn't it? It's Billie Eilish, isn't it? People don't call it Eilish. And then Chappell Roan. Chappelle Roan? It's Chapel Roan, isn't it? Chapel. Anyway, I'm obsessed with her "Hot to Go" song. I'm not a fan of pop music, but I think it's a catchy tune. I tell you, it's a catchy tune. Especially that bit she gets the audience doing, like the HOTTOGO. You know, like that right there is a star. You know. Anyway, the album of the year is, so you've got Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. You've got Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. I've just cut her entire thing. Chappell Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. The Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. And you've got DJ Jesse Volume 4, Jacob Collier. Oh, I think I've heard of him. Charlie XX, Brat. Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. And Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. Oh, and you've got Andre 3000, New Blue Sun. Never heard of it. And then, I mean, Song of the Year, you really about. And then the Song of the Year is also the one you're also bothered about, aren't you? So, oh my God. So, a bar song, don't know. Birds of a Feather, Die with a Smile, Fortnite, Good Luck Babe, Not Like Us, Please, 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 Texas Hold'em. That's pretty much, and those are the nominees for Song of the Year. Best New Artist, got Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, Teddy Swims, Chappell Roan, Ray, Shabuzi, and Karuna Bing. Karunig. Oh my God. Sorry. Just, yeah, not with music from the charts whatsoever. So that's the general field by the sounds of it. Oh, field one, pop and dance and electronic. I'm not fussed about that. Pop, no. Pop and dance, no. I'm on the PDF. Here you go. Field 2, rock, metal, and alternate music. Yes. So why isn't some of these not on album of the year? I'm annoyed. Anyway, so category 14, best rock performance for new vocal or instrumental solo, duo, group, or collaborative rock recordings. So 6 of them. You've got Now and Then by the Beatles, Beautiful People by the Black Keys, The American Dream Is Killing Me by Green Day. That's a great album, by the way. And the song is Gift Horse by Ideals, Dark Matter, Pearl Jam, Broken Man, St. Vincent. And then category 15, best metal performance. And 3 of them, there's 2 bands on here that should be on like the top bill. Should be category 1 and 2. I'm sorry. So the best metal performance are Celador by Spirit Box, Screaming Suicide by Metallica, Suffocate by Knocked Loose featuring Poppy, Crown of Horns by Judas Priest, Mea Culpa by Gojira. Other ones, so I'm going to name them out, I think. Hang on, let me just have a look at what. Oh, that's R&B. I'm not fussed about R&B. So that's 2, 4. There's 6 categories for rock and metal and alternate music. So category 16, a songwriters award, includes rock, hard rock, metal songs. A song is eligible for if it was first released or if it is first achieved prominence during the eligibility year. Artist name appears in parent. Oh my lordy, okay. In brackets, basically. They didn't have to be that fancy on the PDF file, seriously. So the Black Keys is the beautiful, not Beautiful People. So Beautiful People Stay High by the Black Keys. So it's best rock song. I can't remember. So Dark Matter by Pearl Jam. Dilemma by Green Day. Oh, is that the best one on that album? I'd say it's the one of the top ones. And then Gift Horse by Ideals. For Best Rock, for albums containing greater than 75% playing time of new rock, hard rock, or metal recordings. Okay, so Jack White, No Name. The Rolling Stones, Hackney Diamonds, Dark Matter, Pearl Jam. I could never pronounce this right. Tank, Ideals. I go like that. Saviors, Green Day. Romance, Fountains DC. Happiness Bastards. The Black Crows. Never heard of them. So, yeah. And we have Best Alternate Music Performance. We've got Neon Pill, Cage the Elephant, Song of the Lake by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Starburster by Fountains DC, Bye Bye by Kim Gordon, Flea by St. Vincent, and in the final category for the rock one, so Best Alternate Music Album. So you've got All Born Screaming by St. Vincent, What Now by Brittany Howard, The Collective by Kim Gordon, Charm by Carly. I'm so dyslexic, it's unreal. Clario? I think that's how you pronounce it. Clario? And then Wild God by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Yeah. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of people that should be on this list, but they ain't. When it comes to the other, like the R&B stuff, I'm not fussed about. How many pages? There's 58 pages, and oh my god, country and American roots music. Oh, Jelly Roll made the best country solo performance. Chris Stapleton as well. Oh, okay. Shabuzi's a country person. Okay. Oh, I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan is on the category of Best Country Duo Group Performance. That's as far as it goes. Dan and Shay, Bigger Houses is on that as well, actually. That's a good tune. Post Malone, Best Country Album, F1 Trillion, Post Malone. I'm hoping that wins the Best Country Album because that is a cracking album, especially the extended album. I think it's a banger. Yeah, it's the crap that no one gives a crap about, which is kind of sad because it should be at the forefront of something like this. You know, it shouldn't be the stuff that everyone knows. It's the stuff that you don't know about it, like the you've got here the composer of Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, which was the video game, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, Marvel Spider-Man 2's composer and Outlaws composer. The small that people don't know about, you know, they wrote a piece of music and you listen to it loads of times and it's in your head, and it should be treated the same as the other kind of nominations and stuff and whatever. And then you've got like, oh, here you go, package notes and historical. So like the really obscure stuff, an engineer's award. There you go. That's what they are. There, and of course you got producer of the year. To be fair, there was a producer of the year at the field in the first field. So like production, engineering, composition, and arrangement. Without those guys, you wouldn't have field one. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it kind of baffles me that these guys are like the last to know about, or are like the last to be thinking about a Grammy, you know, where they should be at the forefront. If you kind of get what I'm saying. And classical's on the last field. Anyway, that's the Grammys list. We've gone through Download Festival. We've gone through My Chemical Romance. If you want to grab your tickets go on sale on November the 15th, which is in a few days' time. Get your tickets. That's local time, so that's not UK time. Sorry, guys. Yeah, fingers crossed they'll announce something for the UK because let's be real, their biggest shows are here in the UK. Their first stadium show was here in the UK. Milton Keynes, 3 nights at the Milton Keynes Dons Stadium. There's something else that you should know as well. But before we do that, I know a couple of days ago, Olivia Rodrigo announces her biggest ever UK show at the Hyde Park for British Summertime next year. That's kind of massive, not gonna lie. She'll be supported by The Last Dinner Party and Girl in Red, and apparently there's going to be more acts to be announced in the following weeks, it says here. And it kind of puts it also into like at the forefront as well. This does for her to maybe be headlining Glastonbury. Maybe the announcement also adds to growing speculation that the vampire singer could headline Glastonbury as well. Now, I don't think she's there yet. There's other people. Her time will come for the Glastonbury stage. Well, she could be on before the headliners. That'd be cracking. Some big news as well. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly announced they're expecting a child together. I thought they broke up, and obviously 9 months. Well, probably not 9 months later. Maybe 4 months later, she's showing. And there's also the news. The lawyers representing All Time Low presenting findings of a multi-year investigation into sexual misconduct allegations against the band. Kind of mad to think that this has been ongoing for years. The band's legal team worked to identify the users behind an anonymous account that posted allegations against them. The investigation revealed the account was used by multiple users and was a part of what their attorney called a smear campaign. Their attorney told Rolling Stone, the investigation proved what All Time Low knew all along. The allegations in the posts are completely and utterly false. Nevertheless, considerable time and legal resources were required to fully reassure All Time Low's business and creative partners who put their trust in the band that the debunked claims were irresponsible and without merit. That's horrible, isn't it, to think? So the band filed a libel lawsuit against 3 accusers, and their investigation revealed a smear campaign against them. Now, this was in the last few hours, but Linkin Park, there's rumours going around that they're going to be announcing something major of a North American tour this week. The band is about to release their highly anticipated new band From Zero. Now, if you, like me, follow Wembley Stadium, if you go onto their Instagram page for Wembley Stadium, normally when they announce something, they've got a massive screen outside the front of the stadium, and they use it as a massive advertisement board, and it says from counting to 0, and it's in the font and colour scheme of Linkin Park. 12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, Thursday the 14th of November. What could this mean? Linkin Park are going to be headlining Wembley Stadium. Imagine. And obviously, considering the album is called From Zero. Anyway, that's the news that's been happening so far this week. Some big news over the last few days. In the last 48 hours alone, in the last 24 hours alone, should I say, there's been some massive. So the Download Festival being announced, the Grammy nominees, obviously, for over the weekend. Robbie announcing a big European tour. My Chemical Romance announcing a big North American stadium show tour, and the All Time Low sexual misconduct allegations investigation, and now this Linkin Park. Something is on. So if you refresh the Linkin Park webpage, there's a circle, what looks like to be a globe, and lines all over it, but there's no thingy. The badge for Linkin Park comes forward and it goes off. So that could be maybe the announcement for because they did say they're going to be announcing shows for next year. So yeah, who knows? There's nothing on their website for the tour either as well. They were in Colombia, Bogota, actually, I think a few days ago. Let me have a look. It might actually have been this weekend. Set list. Yeah, they've got Sao Paulo, Brazil in 2 days' time. That was when the From Zero gets released on Friday. They played Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. which they played one of the new songs at Casualty, and it bangs. Trying to see if there's anything in the set list that they played differently. They played Over Each Other, which is one of the other new ones. Yeah, they're just playing the 4 at the moment. There you go. I've just googled the news. Wembley Stadium is teasing a massive Linkin Park show. Boom. And that's on the NME 7 hours ago. What do you think? My Chemical Romance going to do some UK tour dates here in the UK? Hopefully. Who do you reckon is going to be some more announcements for download for next year? And obviously Linkin Park, if they are teasing Wembley, will you go? And because I will be going, definitely. I will definitely be going. Yeah, it'd be sick. A stadium show finally for Linkin Park. I think Chester should have been here for that. I think he should have at least done a stadium here in the UK for their own thing. I know they did like Milton Keynes and Download, but I just wish that he could have been here to do a stadium with them. Anyway, never mind, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully there'll be more news in the world of music in a few more days. For me to do a Saturday Sunday episode. I'm gonna try and. I did say I was going to try and do one a week, but seeing as there's a lot to talk about and we've only done 4 or 5 things so far, this will just be over a 50-minute episode. So yeah, and you don't want like a 2-hour episode because no one's going to want to listen to that. Me waffle on and on like I am doing right now. So this has been episode 9, I think. Yeah, episode 9 of season 1. Next on the agenda will be the Cortinas gig this Friday, and then it'll be Sam Fender, Concert Wise, and Slipknot. So 3 more gigs. I'm seeing Cortinas this Friday now at the Co-op Live in Manchester. I wouldn't have been able to get the 23rd off to go see him in Birmingham. Luckily, there was one resale ticket available for the Manchester gig, and so yeah, I have to travel an extra bit, but with me working at the Stafford shop of Domino's, I'm in between 2 at the moment because they've got no managers. So yeah, they've very kindly gave me the weekend off, which is I can't really not be happy about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the news, and I shall see you very soon for the Cortinas review at the Co-op Live. Have a good rest of your weekend. Hopefully you get tickets for Robbie if you get in them. And I want to know want to know what you think about the Download Festival lineup, and if you'll be going. Anyway, have a good night, and we'll see you after the Cortinas gig, which an episode will come out early Saturday morning. Have a good night.